Hi guys, it's Rob here, back with another tutorial video. And 10BASE-FL uses multi-mode fiber optic and employs either an SC or an ST connector. Because 10BASE-T and 10BASE-FL use different types of cable, you can use a media converter to interconnect different Ethernet types. Now, uplink ports enable you to connect two hubs together using a straight-through cable. A crossover cable reverses the sending and receiving pairs on one end of the cable. A bridge acts like a repeater or hub to connect two Ethernet segments, but it goes one step beyond, filtering and forwarding traffic between those segments based on the MAC addresses of the computers on those segments. An Ethernet switch looks like a hub because all the nodes plug into it. SAT, or source address table, is the electronic table of the MAC addresses of each connected computer. You'll commonly hear a switch network called a broadcast domain, to contrast it to a hub-based network with its collision domain. Now, a bridge loop is a switching loop, and what they do is they're redundant connections in a network. So, bridge loop, switching loop, redundant connections in a network. Now, the Ethernet standards body adopted STP, spanning tree protocol, to eliminate the problem of accidental bridge loops. Two twisted pair Ethernet standards, 100BASE-T4 and 100BASE-TX. Those are the two for twisted pair. Now, 100BASE-TX equals 100BASE-T. We call it this because 100BASE-T4 disappeared from the market and has today been forgotten. 100BASE-T was at one time called Fast Ethernet. The 100BASE-FX standard saw quite a bit of interest for years as it combined the high speed of 100 megabit Ethernet with the reliability of fiber optics. Half duplex means you can't send and receive data at the same time. Gigabit Ethernet is today the most common type of Ethernet found on new NICs. 1000BASE-CX uses a unique cable known as a twin-axial cable. Most techs shorten the name to twin-ax. Now, full duplex doesn't increase the network speed, but it doubles the network bandwidth. Also, it disables the CSMA-CD and eliminates collisions. 1000BASE-LX is the long-distance carrier for gigabit Ethernet. Now, the small form factor is the SFF. The first SFF connector, the Mechanical Transfer Register Jack MTRJ, gained popularity with important companies like Cisco and is still quite common. The second type, or LC local connector, is very popular and many fiber experts consider the LC type connector to be the predominant fiber connector. Now, 10 gigabit Ethernet, or 10 GBE, is showing up in high-level LANs with the anticipation that it will trickle down to desktops in the near future. SONET, an approximately 10 gigabit per second fiber network, is used for wide area network, or WAN, transmissions. 10G base SR is used for Ethernet LANs, and 10 base SW is used to connect to SONET devices. 10G base LR connects to Ethernet LANs, and 10G base LW connects to SONET equipment. 10G base ER works with Ethernet LANs, and 10G base EW connects to SONET equipment. Multi-source agreements, or MSAs. An MSA transceiver plugs into your 10 GBE equipment, enabling you to convert from one media type to another by inserting the right transceiver. If you want a functioning, dependable real-world network, you need a solid understanding of a set of standards, collectively called structured cabling. The telecommunications room is where all the cables concentrate. It's the area where all the cables concentrate into. Horizontal cabling means that all cables run horizontally for the most part, from the telecommunications room to the PCs. Run is a single piece of installed horizontal cabling. The work area is often simply an office or cubicle that potentially contains a PC and a telephone. A single piece of cable that runs from a work area to a telecommunications room is called a run. Each wire in solid core UTP uses a single solid wire. With standard core, each wire is actually a bundle of tiny wire strands. And unlike previous CAT standards, TIA or EIA defines the Cat5e and later as 4-pair only cables. And that's where I'm going to leave off, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial.